Big John Quick from Bigg's Golf Talk BGT TV, and right now we're experiencing the Black Mesa experience right here on Bigg's Golf Talk. We're in New Mexico, and what a beautiful, beautiful golf course this is. This is something that has to be on your golf bucket list. Standing here with my good friend, head golf professional right here. Tom is with us right here on Bigg's Golf Talk. Now, Tom, you're going to be on the live show, but here we are on hole number 4. It seems like up to this point, we started hole number 1, and we certainly could hold one of these segments on every single hole. But more importantly, this is just one of your beautiful, more picturesque golf holes.
John, the entire golf course is pretty picturesque. As you play the golf course here at Black Mesa, you're going to find each hole to be a different and new experience. A lot of places can say that, but we can deliver on it. The routing allows us to have solitude and peace on every hole that you play. So when you play Black Mesa, you tee it up on a hole, it's you and the golf hole.
I'll tell you what, from the Sunport Airport, now Albuquerque, New Mexico, 90 minutes, and you feel like you're in a whole different world right here at Black Mesa. From the time you pull in to the driveway to get up here, to the time you tee off on the first tee, you are in a separate entity. We have no airplanes, we have no noise, we have no fire trucks, no sirens, no cars going by, beep, beep, try to distract you. None of that, right, Tom?
None of that, no, except for that one interlude there. So, yeah, when you come out here, it's going to be a great experience for you. The golf course, when you come in, the property is unique, the routing is unique. We treat everybody here like they're guests forever, and we have to, because if you want to play golf here, you got to get here. It's not really accessible like it is in Albuquerque or Santa Fe, but it's more than worth the trip.
Bill, come on now, closer, come in between us. Tom, talk about this hole right here.
So this is a par 3. From right here, it's about 195 yards to the pin. That green sits right into that cradle that all those little hillhawks form. This is pretty reminiscent of what you'd see in Ireland or Scotland. So the golf course fits in, every hole you look fits in. This is basically our par 3s. They all seem to fit a topographic area. We have some small pot bunkers in the front that guard it. The one thing you'll notice at Black Mesa, we've got a multitude of tees. I think we've got 9 tees on this hole. So you can play back at 220-ish, or you can go up to 105. So it offers something for everybody.
More of the Black Mesa experience right here in New Mexico. You got to get here. It's only minutes away from Santa Fe. You know all about Santa Fe. They got great dining, great shopping, most of all, great golf. Just minutes away from Santa Fe, 90 minutes away from Albuquerque. Black Mesa experience. Experience for yourself.
John, can I let my gut out now?
Yes.
Thank you.
Big John Quick from Bigg's Golf Talk. Here we are on hole number 11 with the Black Mesa experience. I'm with my good friend Lori, and Lori, welcome to Bigg's Golf Talk. Now we're going to have you on the live show a little bit, but as we enter the show, we have this footage to show the people what the holes are looking like and everything else. Here we are on one of your signature holes, hole 11. Tell us a little bit about hole 11.
Well, as you can see, it's a par 3. We're standing on the blue tee box, and it is built literally into the side of the mountain. It's just lined by the canyon, and this is typical of what you'll see out here at Black Mesa. It's just beautiful scenery and beautiful golf.
Hole number 11, we are on a par 3. Bill and I are going to take it on right here from the blue tips of the hole, and we're going to see what we can do on this hole. Coming up next is hole number 16, and then we're going to start BGT TV live from Black Mesa with the Black Mesa experience. By the way, special thank you to Birdie Wrap. I got my Birdie Wrap on. I got my Square Shoes Cancer Awareness on. Got my pink pants on. And we are ready to go. Shade Headwear, Team Shade. More of BGT TV and Bigg's Golf Talk with the Black Mesa experience. Big John Quick from Bigg's Golf Talk, and here we are on the 16th hole. We're only a couple holes away before we finish our round here at Black Mesa. We are at the Black Mesa Experience in New Mexico. 90 minutes from Albuquerque, only minutes away from Santa Fe. Hello, Santa Fe. Billy has a better voice when he sings Santa Fe. Go ahead, Billy, give us the song Santa Fe. No? I want to bring my good friends in. I want to bring in Tom and John. That's not the radio show, by the way.
No, the Tom and John Show.
I have Tom on this side.
Brought
We
to
have
you
John
by
Peru
Bigg's
on
Golf
this
Talk.
side.
Oh my God.
We're on the 16th hole, and we've been golfing with John Faru this whole round. And John, you know, you've been to Black Mesa before, but now they have some improvements been made. How is it now for you?
Well, it's always been brilliant. It's always a wonderful place to be. I love the people. I love the land. I love the golf course, but it's even better now. The conditions are just so spectacular. It's just a mecca for me. I just love coming out here.
Tom, walk us through. You can suck in the gut there. It's okay. We've been having nicknames for everybody. We have Julie, we have Lola,
We got Robert. We got them all.
Tom, walk us through hole 16. What do we have here in this par 5?
So 16's a par 5. It's a little dogleg left, just ever so slightly, but it goes straight uphill. It's been nicknamed the Stairway to 7. On the left, we've got a ravine that's pretty bad. On the right, we've got the same ravine that's pretty bad. So you got to hit the middle of the fairway. The second shot is going straight uphill to a very narrow area. So most players that can hit it probably 200, 225 yards off a 240-yard drive can carry that last little old pot bunker up there, that little swale. If not, you got to lay up to the 150 and then take your chances. The complex, the green complex, is pretty severe. If you look at it from an aerial photograph, it actually looks like an alien face. All faces of that alien are downhill, uphill, or side hill. So the 16th presents a problem off the tee, on the second shot, on a kind of a pitch, and a putt. It's one of those golf holes that you play, you want to come back because it beats you up pretty bad, but you want to come back and play it again.
There you go. 16th hole. That's where we're at. Black Mesa. The Black Mesa experience. I want to thank Square Shoes for the nice pink shoes right here. And it's time to start live from New Mexico. It's Bigg's Golf Talk!
Turn sideways to me.
Bigg's Golf Talk and BGT TV is presented by the U.S. Golf Challenge with Tito's Handmade Vodka. Qualify for the King's Cup today by participating in a national qualifier in your area. Visit usgolfchallenge.com to find a national qualifier in your area. BGT also sponsored in part by Tour Edge Golf. Pound for pound, nothing comes close. Golf's most solid investment. Encore Golf, Photo Ball Marker, The Distance Shoe, Squares Shoes, Proof, Not Promise, UFO Tour Golf, GolfKnickers.com, and Caddy Daddy, The Claw Glove. Connect with Bigg's Golf Talk on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Bigg's Golf Talk. Subscribe with us on YouTube and iTunes, Amazon Music, and the Google Play Music Store. We're also available on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all your Alexa devices. Our website is www.biggsgolftalk.net or .com. I am Big John Quick. He is
The GolfFather.
Bill Cuevas, and we are live in New Mexico from Black Mesa Golf Club.
Yes.
And we are experiencing the Black Mesa experience, Bill, the
Yes.
GolfFather Cuevas.
And I feel that nice warm sun running up my back. I love it. So much for giving them.
Yeah, pretty soon these winter jackets might come off.
They might. They're coming. I'm
Sometime
surprised
during the
it's
show.
on. Maybe. Who
Yeah.
knows? I don't know. But it's a beautiful view back there that they can see.
I'll tell you what, you guys are looking at a tremendous view right now. We are just right outside the clubhouse, but we were scouting where are we going to actually set up, and where is the best way that we could portray what Black Mesa has to offer?
Oh, yes.
And I really, without going on the course itself,
Yes.
I think this is absolutely the best location for us to be broadcasting.
It is. It's
from.
beautiful. You can see the water in the background, all those mountains, the white caps in the back. We can see it all. I hope they can see it all because we appreciate it. And hopefully they can see enough that they appreciate the scenery that we have behind us.
Oh, absolutely. Bill, we arrived here earlier in the week, and we are on the last day, as a matter of fact. Black Mesa is really no joke. This is a golf destination that if you want to, you're only 90 minutes away from Albuquerque, from the airport. You're maybe 45 minutes, not even that, from Santa Fe.
Nope.
You're like 30 minutes from Santa Fe. It's
the
way to Santa Fe.
La, 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 la.
You wouldn't do that in the one video. I was looking for you to do that. You're like, no.
I wasn't prepared. I'm prepared now. You know what I'm looking at? It says, Welcome Fam Tour 2021.
Yes.
We came here with 4 others of the media, our friends, our brothers, and we had a lovely time. I know Bigg said today's the last day, but it's actually tomorrow. That is the last day of the fam trip. But we decided to come live at Black Mesa because they have so much to offer. We've had a great time, a great host, and we wanted to share with you guys what we wanted. We thought it was important ahead of time to show you right from this location.
Now, unfortunately, during our tour here in New Mexico, just right outside of Santa Fe, you have suffered an injury.
Yeah. Well, during golf,
right?
But, So I can't golf today, but we're still out here. We're still doing our work. We still got all the stuff that we got to do. Work still happens, so I won't get to enjoy the course a second time. But I'm happy to be here, and I can still talk. So
Brian Steffen checking in says you guys rock.
Hey, thank you, Brian. Appreciate
Brian.
that.
Appreciate that.
So I'm hoping that the Advil kicks in. I'm gonna get me something better, but we got it going. Right, we're still here. It's
a little cool. I think we're about 7,000 feet above sea level here at Black Mesa, and October. It's just that time of the year.
It is
that it's it gets cool at 7 a.m.
You know what I've noticed out here? It's like you get 3 or 4 seasons a day. That's what it is. You wake up, it's 50, it's brisk. For us Floridians, it's freezing. It's our winter time, but it's a beautiful time to be out here. I come out here. What do? We layer up and we layer down. By the time we were golfing, we're in shorts. We're over there having a fun time. By the time we're finished, we're sweating and it's good. And then all of a sudden the temperature starts going back the other way. So we get to repeat 3 full 60 cycle.
During this trip, Bill, the GolfFather Cuevas, we checked out the gorge.
Oh yeah.
That was amazing. I mean,
it was.
You want to talk, if you don't believe in God, just go take a look at that, because that is certainly something that God has created.
It's a beautiful scenery. A lot of people we got to see there. We experienced one of our friends, and you posted a picture of it. I saw that you posted on social media of that thing with horns. What do they call that?
Greg Wise checking in. Ha 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 ha. Pain in the neck? ? Maybe getting older.
I don't
Bill Cuevas.
It's not a pain in the neck,
He
Mr. Wise, but most people don't know that Mr. Wise is in my phone. So when I say and I tell my phone, call Greg Wise, I have a really hard time with that because I really want to finish the sentence, but Siri doesn't like that.
Well, you want to really say, call Greg Wise ass.
No, we're not supposed to say that.
You can't say ass on the air.
I guess you can't say ass. Why is that? That's not cool. You're a wise ass.
You can say wise ass.
Yeah, I can say wise ass?
Yeah,
well,
you can say wise ass on the radio.
Says
it's
negative. I like when Siri says, call Greg wise ass. I like that. I think I'm going to do that better.
You're going to do that better.
I'm going to change my phone. He's going to be Greg wise ass. Thanks, Greg, for the compliment. We appreciate you, man. Thank you.
I'll tell you, my first impression pulling up to Black Mesa was pulling in, actually.
No, it was.
We're like, how far we got to go up to the golf course?
It was.
It's about, it seems like a 5-minute drive just when you enter the gate area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were happy that the gate was open for us this morning. Thank you to Lori for opening up the gate. You'll talk to her later. She's a plethora of knowledge. Black Mesa, so it was good that we'll get to talk to her. But yeah, it's beautiful driving up. Yes. It really is. You get to appreciate it more where you're going to, and then all of a sudden you get greeted. It's different. It's definitely different than most of the trips that we've been on. It has its own characteristics that I really loved and enjoyed. I'm gonna miss not playing, but you know what we did the other day when we played it, we got a lot of memories, got a great holes. We did a lot of interviews, so it's a lot of good stuff that we got going on.
Bill the GolfFather Cuevas says we leave Black Mesa today too. We hop on a plane and we head to Nashville, Tennessee, Daddy.
Who you calling Daddy?
You.
I ain't your daddy. Who's your daddy?
Well, come on, country
Okay.
music. You know, it's like
right.
yeah,
I'll be
it's
your
a
daddy.
pun.
Okay, I'll be your daddy.
It's a pun.
Anyway, yeah, we're getting
Yes.
ready. After this, we head to Nashville, Tennessee, where we'll be live next week as well. We'll be doing United States Golf Challenge, brought to you by Cheetos Vodka. So yeah,
As you can see, we have some nice gear on our table with
Very
Black
nice
Mesa. I'll tell you what, the first person offers me $100, I'm gonna give you this one right here. This, someone offers me $100, I'm gonna give them and we'll pay for the head cover and we'll donate the rest to charity. $100, I'll ship it to you.
look, Lori's like, yeah, yeah. So, Lori's like, yeah, you could do that. Okay, yeah, but there's so many people here right now. Do I get on? So
Well,
to Lori.
we got a couple hundred people watching right now, so
Oh, I got okay. That makes more sense. Thanks.
Yeah.
But you know, I actually wanted to talk about those covers when we have somebody else on the show because it's a special head cover, and somebody dear to them made those covers.
Right.
We have those covers.
yes,
We got them. We were blessed to get them as part of our goodie bag. You see that goodie bag?
beautiful goodie bag.
You know you have 2 shirts in there.
I do one long sleeve, one short sleeve,
That's right.
and made by one of our the companies that we support,
yes,
Oakley.
Well, it's Ogill, to be honest.
Or did I say
But-
Oakley? I
yeah.
said, it's Ojo.
Folks, I just want you guys to know that during this trip, nobody was harmed, but everybody had a different name. So later on, you'll understand when Laurie, or whatever Biggs is going to call her when she's on the show, we got a whole bunch of people that got their name changed because Bigg, or we're in West something or another. But yes, Biggs, are you okay?
No, I'm not actually. I'm not feeling all that well.
I know, I think you need some vitamin B.
I think
Your
you're right.
memory is going, and
Yeah.
hopefully you remember Laurie's name is not Julie today. But yeah,
I have this pain. It's in my neck.
I'm sorry, I
I
didn't mean
got
to
a
hit you
monkey
there.
on my back, pain in my neck.
All right, we're gonna have to smack that monkey up. Yeah, no.
One of my favorite things too is I post a picture on social media. You
Mhm.
come out here,
Lulu.
Lulu will.
Lulu somewhere around
I don't.
here.
Can we pick up Lulu and show her?
Lulu!
Can we?
Yeah.
Lulu, come here, Lulu.
Julie, pick her up. Oh wait, that's not Julie. That's Laurie. I'm sorry, I forgot that. What are we calling her today? Have you decided? You
Yolanda.
can come in between us. Oh, Yolanda's joining us. The only person's name that he remembered during the
All
whole
right.
show is Lulu's.
Lulu was riding
Lulu.
around. Oh,
Hi, Lulu. Yeah, you're talking to everybody, Lulu. Thank you. You see, she got her paw on me.
our ratings just went up.
Everybody's gonna love you, Lulu. Good job, Lulu. Yes. That is perfect, Lulu. Yes, you said hello to everybody in the world. That is perfect.
Oh boy.
We're cracking you up, aren't we? Yes. Billy is the good-looking one. Yes. Sir. Any other comment? Oh, she agrees. Thank you, Lulu. We love you. You see where Lulu's? I had a Lulu on my back. That was perfect.
We have just a few minutes before we head into our break.
Uh-huh.
And I know somebody's got a plane to catch.
Oh yes.
I don't know if John can step in here real quick. John, can
John,
you step in?
come on, John.
Come on, John. We're gonna,
This is the most handsomest you looked all week.
he's
Come on.
gonna only give us 2 minutes because anything past 2 minutes, then we have to
And
pay
then
him
we
extra.
have to pay him extra for that. Thank you for joining us, Mr. John.
You guys are the best, I must say.
Just grab that microphone
grab
and say
this
that in the
mic,
microphone.
and then you can say that.
Can I repeat that again?
Yes, Billy
Yes.
is the best. Say it
You
again.
guys are the absolute
No,
best.
say what you said first time. Billy's the best.
Billy's the best.
Thank you. See?
Only second to John.
oh, my heart.
Shots fired.
Oh, shut up. We got to get one of those things where you hit.
That's right. How about a cough button and a video cough button?
You got a call button? Yeah, we got a
Cough
couple of buttons. Wah, 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 wah.
But I want to say, you You guys have been unbelievable. I've never had so much fun on a golf trip than this with you.
I'll tell you
guys.
what, John, we got to golf with you, and you kicked off in one of the clips that we showed before the show started. You kicked it off, but I'll tell you what, we really didn't get into nuts and cranny about the golf course, and what was your thoughts when we finished?
When we finished playing Black Mesa?
Yeah.
Because you've been here for years. You've come back, and this is your first time back.
This
in a
is
while.
kind of it was about a 10-year hiatus since I've been back, and it was great getting to reacquaint myself with Tom, and then meeting Lori, who I'm sure you're going to be
We're
talking
going to have
to.
her on, yes.
And to see what they have done with the golf course. Everything else is about the same, but the golf course is spectacular. The new water system, the new superintendent, the attention to detail with the golf course, some of the changes they made have just reinforced this facility as being one of the most spectacular facilities in the Southwest.
It really is, and we got more to come. We got a lot that we're going to talk about, and we're gonna help push them up the ratings, or push it. You know what? That's kind of oxymoron. If we're going to push them up the ratings, we actually got to push them down.
No, we don't want to go down.
No, we want to go down to the lower numbers.
We're going up.
Yeah, but I
Everything's up.
Why do you say push down for?
Well, because we want to get them down to number one.
That's up.
No, it's down.
No, it's
what
up.
comes
It's
first?
up.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to go down.
Whatever you want.
Okay,
as long as it's number one.
As long as it's
That's number one. All right. Well,
and I got to tell you, I have golfed quite a few courses here in New Mexico. And I'm talking about Sandia. I'm talking about Twin Warriors. I'm talking some municipal courses like Arroyo del Oso, Los Altos, UNM of Mexico. That course is very famous, here in Mexico. Sandia is famous. Twin Warriors is pretty good. But I'll tell you what, I will put this golf course up against those golf courses. And I promise you, after you golf this course, this will be your favorite course.
You won't be disappointed.
Every hole is unique unto itself.
It really is.
And you're out here, you don't hear a thing except for nature.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
and
just
Biggs.
spectacular.
Well, you heard
Spectacular.
Biggs. Didn't you hear Biggs?
I heard Biggs once in a while. Only when he missed the putt.
So you heard him a lot, you're saying.
But John, thank you so much for
We know you got to
jumping in
catch
here.
a plane.
Well, thank
We
you.
jumped.
Yes.
We had you come in at the last second, but I
Yeah.
wanted to give everybody a kind of a feel. I know we're out here right now. We're doing this show. We're gonna be, and I'm dead serious, folks. I don't say something unless I believe it. And we
Yeah.
wouldn't be here doing this show unless we believed it too. The value, and we're going to talk about value.
We got a lot
later
to
on.
talk about, yes.
And for the value and for the money,
Knowledge is power, brother.
this is absolutely the best value for your dollar right here at Black Mesa.
Yep.
Here, here.
And ladies that are listening, your husbands can golf and you can go shop. And we'll talk about that more.
Yes.
Unless you golf. If you golf, you're going to have a great experience. And then you can go spend the money.
Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Now we
Hey,
appreciate
thank you,
Great
John.
being here. Looking forward to
We
seeing
appreciate
the show.
you, Robert. Wait, is that what you called him?
It's Harvey. Today.
It's Harvey today. Thank you for joining us, Harvey.
Coming up
appreciate
next is the director of golf here at Black Mesa. Lori
Oh,
is coming up next.
that's yes, she is.
We'll be right back right after this.
You have what it takes? The United States Golf Challenge, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka, is searching for amateurs of all skill levels to play for Team USA and compete against an international field in the King's Cup, a 54-hole match play event at Glasson Golf Club in Athlone, Ireland. When you win your flight at the USGC King's Cup National Championship, you become a part of Team USA at the King's Cup in the spring of 2022. The road to the King's Cup begins with a national qualifier. Learn more at usgolfchallenge.com for all the details.
Yes, we are.
live from Black Mesa Golf Club. Big John Quick, along with the GolfFather Bill Cuevas. Be sure to follow us on YouTube. And follow us on our Facebook page. Like us, subscribe, and everything else. And we got a lot of live shows, Bill the GolfFather Cuevas, this past year, and we are certainly wrapping it up in style as we are here in live in Black Mesa. We head to Nashville, Tennessee, and then we head to Orlando, Florida to wrap up our year.
For the Gomez. We got a lot of live events.
Yes.
Do you like being live? What do you prefer better?
I prefer to be live.
Live on location.
You know why? Because
There's a
our
difference.
listeners can interact with us.
Yeah, I like live
You know,
on location.
when we record stuff, it's not, you know, they can leave comments and things like that. But when we're live, they can ask questions, they can make fun of you, and just interact.
Wait a minute. Why
What?
make fun of me?
What did I say? Did I say that?
You said that you were funny looking.
I said I was funny looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see?
I have a face for radio, but
you see how that goes, Laurie? Or is it Julie? What's your
No.
what is your
it's Yolanda did it.
It's Yolanda. Oh, I thought
Yolanda.
his name was Yolanda. Oh, okay. Well, who do you identify as? That's what we want. How do you want to be identified today?
Laurie, you could identify as whoever you want to identify.
Yes.
That's right. Because
Let me ask you something. When you were growing up, because when I was growing up, I'm like, okay, my middle name's Antonio.
You know
And
what,
I'm like,
folks?
why wasn't that my first name?
I don't know. Why not?
You know, I like that name better as my first name.
Then John?
How about you? Did you always like Lori as you're growing up?
No.
Yeah.
No,
See, I don't
didn't.
think anybody liked their name.
What, did you have a nickname?
I had several nicknames.
What was your favorite nickname?
Hot Lips.
Did you see that? You made him spit. Wow.
You didn't know that was coming.
I didn't know that was. I'm thinking.
Holy cow.
He's like,
Hot lip.
That
really?
was-
Is that because of MASH? Or is that because just a general, you know, people thought your lips were hot?
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm not going to say.
she's not gonna. Okay.
You go, girl.
Well,
that's all I got to say.
I'm just gonna say this, folks. I will not be calling her Hot Lips. I will be calling her Julie.
No.
Okay.
Lori. You can call me Lori.
Okay, Laurie.
Yeah.
Lori, let's talk about Black Mesa.
Yes.
First off, how long have you been at Black Mesa doing what you're doing?
Almost 4 years now.
Almost 4 years. Compared to now, you have been at other golf courses, correct?
Yes. Yes. I've been 11 years in this area of the country and then in Colorado before that.
Nice.
Have you ever come across, because this golf course is certainly unique, out of any golf courses I've ever been to across the country, Black Mesa certainly is up on the top 3 of my list.
Yes.
For
good reason.
Absolutely. What about yourself? Out of the experience that you have, where does Black Mesa fall for you?
I'd have to say it's probably right there, number one.
Yeah.
I've worked at a few really good courses, and there's nothing as stunning as this.
Yeah, the views are fantastic, and we're gonna have more pictures and everything else. I'm gonna have a photo gallery and video gallery later on with that guy Greg, you know, Wise, whatever he is, and he'll be doing that later on. But I mean, the view. Sometimes you just had to stop golfing.
Oh yeah,
And, you know, that's why we like when we golfed in the beginning. We wanted to play the forward tees, to enjoy it, see what we have, what kind of danger and everything is. But the views, sometimes you just get taken aback, and you have to go all the way to the top and go to those black tees just to look what you're seeing and what you're missing, because there's certain.
To be honest, Bill and I, we actually, because we never golfed this course, and we took a look at it, and the one thing I always recommend to people, if you've never been to a course before, is golf from the forward tees. And that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
Our partners that we were playing with did not. I mean, they were golfing from the men's tees or the
It's
white
not
tees.
the men's tees. They played from the white tees.
They played from the white tees, while we played from the forward tees.
Yes.
And a couple holes we did play from the white tees.
Yeah.
And it certainly was a different look. And a course like this, Black Mesa, you can have a different look from each tee box and have a different game and a different style from each tee box, can't they?
Yes, that's right. And we cater. We've got 5 different sets of tees, so we cater to any level of player, which is really nice.
Well, Biggs actually played good when he played the forward tees, because that's the proper way to say.
That's
Laurie.
correct. Yes.
You know, unlike him, you know, you know what I'm saying, right?
I had several birdie opportunities, which was fun.
Yeah.
You know,
it does make it more fun when you play forward.
Yes,
it does, because it's a whole. I mean, it's different. It really is different. And we did play some holes from the white because we wanted to see how it looked from back there. And then we did go back
Mhm.
and look at some of the higher points that you guys have here, because everywhere you go back there, it's everything. If you will actually miss them, if you don't go back there,
Mhm.
it's almost like you should go play back and forward and then any other tee, because you're going to get a different experience. Like John said, anywhere you golf on any one of those tees.
And the view is just spectacular everywhere you look. And that's one thing about me living in this area for 11
Mhm.
years. I don't get tired of it. Every morning I wake
Yeah.
up and I'm looking at the mesas, and it is just spectacular.
we were here bright and early this morning, and the sun was red as it
Mhm.
came up over the mountain, and I'm like, I got a couple of pictures of it, and it's like, it's worth the view.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Really
you can't
is.
miss it.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the stuff, and that's what golf does. If you find the right place to go, and there's no traffic up here, there's no airplanes up here, it's just God and country, man. You go up there and you experience the nature. We've seen a lot of nature up here, which is perfect. I'm not a big fan of those tarantulas, though.
I've never seen a tarantula. up here.
We did. we did. Unfortunately, I've seen. Well, how many we saw so far? 3, 4,
Yeah, about 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Wow.
Yeah, but you know what? They're not as big as I remember them. They were kind of tiny and stuff like that. The ones, at least the ones that we saw, they weren't that big.
Now, folks, what you're looking at is this is the view from the pro shop
yeah.
when we came in on the first day. And I'm telling you, it's just a panoramic view all the way around.
It is.
From what they could see. So
do you have it on there where you can pause it for the Black Mesa? Do we have that? It's on the other side. And the thing is, if you look at the logo, you can talk about the logo.
Mhm.
All right, tell us
Yes.
about that logo.
Yeah. So the logo is actually the Avanu, which is one of the tribal symbols
Mhm.
of the Santa Clara Pueblo. And then the line above the Avanu is the actual outline of the Black Mesa that we're
It
named
is.
after.
And we didn't know
and
that.
you do see the Black Mesa
You
out
can-
here.
Oh, you
Mhm.
can.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's beautiful, right?
Yes, it is.
We were
gorgeous.
looking at, and that's on the other side of us, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, because it's a lot of mountains, and they're not all the same. Some of them back there have white caps on it, which means there's snow, folks. So, but I love the view. Can anybody go see the actual Black Mesa? Is that something
yeah.
that's open for people to go?
It's not open because it's on tribal land, so
Oh,
you
okay.
can't hike up there. But 106, Highway 106 up to Los Alamos gets very close to that.
Oh, nice.
But when you're
okay.
teeing off at number 10, you've got it right there in your face.
Well, we've done that too. We've driven all around and everything. We've gone up to other places with Santa Fe where we want people to go. And folks, men, women alike, you want to go shop after you golf, before you golf?
Let's segue into that because
Yeah.
Santa Fe people love to go to Santa Fe for shopping, for dining. We certainly ventured into Santa Fe, had
Yes,
a
we
great
did.
dinner. We stopped off at the plaza and did some walking and plenty of shopping.
They had the people out. I mean,
Yeah.
people actually making. You had
hand
natives
making stuff out
that
there.
were out there selling their jewelry, selling dishes and pot. I mean, what was that thing that you saw?
The pottery.
The pottery.
Yeah.
It was really beautiful out there that you can see that they're out there, and you get that culture experience, and and they're very nice. They'll
Very
talk and you.
polite.
Oh, where are you from? And it wasn't about selling anything. It was just talking.
Yeah.
Everybody was really talking.
And the ones that are selling on the Governor's Plaza,
Mhm.
they are all tribal members. They have to be
Right.
Oh, you see.
to be able to qualify to sell there.
Yeah.
So we got to meet a jewelry maker. He sells all kinds of stuff, folks.
Copper
Every-
rings.
Copper rings.
Yeah. And he
had-
makes them himself.
That's right. He was telling us.
Yeah.
Oh, well, last night I was up until 2:00 in the morning. They're telling you how he made it, why he made it. He made a size 17-inch ring.
Wow.
17 round,
Wow.
whatever ring size, 17, because somebody the day before bought a 16. And he was like, I've never really made that big size. There's not many people that are going to have that size finger. So, yeah, it's good to see that kind of stuff. And we traveled. We went to see Haagen-Dazs. That was his favorite spot that we went to see. We visited
a
that
lot
shop.
of boots, a lot of leather places in their
Mhm.
jewelry places.
Fur. We got to
Fur,
see fur,
yes.
a lot of art.
A lot of art.
And
Well,
you-
you're talking top 5 in the world as far as art.
Every-
I mean, you're talking New York,
Mhm.
Chicago,
Yeah.
San Francisco, Tokyo. Santa Fe is right there with them.
Hollywood.
So what
Boulevard,
she's
yep.
saying is you can get top 5 in Santa
Mhm.
Fe to go shopping and eating and everything.
30
else.
minutes away from Black
And-
Mesa.
She said, and a spa.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's
I
several.
like spas. So we won't just say for the ladies. Men
Yeah.
like spas too.
And if
That's
you're
true.
religious,
That's
they
true.
have a beautiful church.
beautiful church down there
Yeah.
too.
with the special staircase.
Yes.
No nails were used in that at the Laredo Chapel.
Oh, we didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So there's a lot of historical value. And we were there for a couple hours, and
Yes.
and we still didn't see everything because there's so much character that you just have to stop and see. What was you could tell us about it? We stopped and it's like a mall, but you don't even know that it's a mall. It has a whole bunch of shops inside. So you see a one storefront, and we were walking. It was like, hey, look at all that, and all you saw was stores.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know what the mall is called, but there's just a couple of stores that you see in the front, like you said, and then there's an alleyway that goes in, and there's a couple of those actually, and there's a pizzeria up on the top.
Oh,
did you see that?
No, that's what I'm saying. We spent a couple hours there and didn't get to do everything that we wanted to. We actually sat down and we wanted to watch the people interact because that's a huge thing. When you watch people interact, that's where you get the characteristics of what they're experiencing themselves, especially the people that live there. We got all the puppies, lots of puppies were walking around.
We're very dog friendly here, as you
yes.
saw with Lulu.
Yes, well, yeah, Lulu's special. She likes me better. I like her too. So we got a good relationship.
So being the director of golf here at Black Mesa, let's talk about the value, because you guys revamped your whole pricing structure to make it affordable to get golfers out here. And I got to tell you, I'm not going to mention any names, but I've golf courses where I'm going to pay $110
and more
or more
for this
and
kind of style,
are in not so great condition. They're just okay condition. This golf course is in fabulous and pristine condition for the amount of money that you guys are charging. People need to know that value. What is that value looking like for you guys?
Well, we just want to make sure that those that take the time to drive up here, because we're 30 minutes from Santa Fe.
Yes.
We're an hour and a half from Albuquerque. We want to make sure that they don't feel like, okay, I've spent, money on gas and they're spending a lot of time out here. So food, want to make sure that they feel like they're getting a good value when it comes to the golf.
It's actually a great value if you really think about it.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, we golf all around the country.
It's under $100. As a matter of fact, it's under $75.
Yes, it is.
Weekdays.
Weekdays.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Weekends are a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody.
Well, that's expected, right?
Anybody that golfs knows you're going to pay a little bit more than what it is. But you guys don't have that structure where, oh, I'm going to come out at 7 o'clock. I'm going to pay this price. I'm going to come at 10 o'clock. Oh, let me come at 10:15 because it's going to be a couple of dollars cheaper. You broke away from that.
Yes.
And that's, a lot of people think, oh, it's that, but then they'll come and they'll cry and complain because you got a backup because everybody wanted that tee time and now everything's nice and slow. You don't have that problem here because if you want to golf, you can golf. We stopped. We did everything. We were taking pictures. We were looking, absorbing all the landscaping and everything. And we finished in 4 hours?
4.5 hours.
4.5 hours. And that's that. I mean, if we would,
that's because we had the golf course to ourselves, so we were able to do some work. We were able to record some videos.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the point.
But that is our average day is right at 4:20.
You see,
4.5 hours.
And that was us stopping. We did, as people could see, we stopped. We did videos. We were doing shoots. We were doing B-roll. We were doing a lot of stuff, and we still did it in 4.5 hours.
Right.
So can you imagine a round where everybody's just playing golf? You can finish fast, and that's the thing. 4-hour round is a perfect round. You can deal with a couple holes in the backup. I can't see it with the amount of space in between the holes. And what's unique, what I really liked, when you tee off on I'm just throwing numbers out, folks. You tee off on number 3, then you drive to number 4, but you don't see number 5 next to you. So you don't have that. And we see that a lot. You're getting ready, or if you go and you hit a shot and your green's over here and you're looking and you're like, oh my God, that's the wrong green. How many times does that happen to you, Laurie? Because I know it happened to us, and it just happened the other day where you hit the ball and you're on the wrong green.
Right.
You won't.
And it doesn't happen here.
It won't happen.
It won't happen
because if you hit the wrong green, you don't belong here. But it's crazy. That's what's perfect about it. There's no confusion.
What do you guys label yourselves as? A type of style golf course? A high desert? Is it?
Well, we're definitely a high desert. Being in northern New Mexico. And we're actually at 6,200 feet. So right now we're sitting at 48 degrees.
Yeah.
But it's going to be 70 this afternoon.
Right.
Yes.
And that's where the high desert
and the temperatures come up really quick.
Yeah,
it
they
is.
do.
Yeah.
But we're
right behind us.
But as Tom mentioned before, we're 2 links loops. And so on the front 9, you've got, the first few holes that are played on one side of a ridge, and then 5, 6, 7 on the backside of a ridge. So you can't see
Yes.
the other part of the golf course.
Nope. You can't see. You can't hear. You don't. It's you in that course.
Exactly.
It's you battling the course. We got beat up a little bit, but we had a lot of fun. It was the best beating I got.
As a matter of fact, we're scheduled to have Aaron on the show too.
Yes.
He is the superintendent here. He's doing a fabulous job.
Yeah.
And doing it his way.
Yes.
And I think that's what's so important here at Black Mesa is the uniqueness of you are doing it Black Mesa way. You don't want to be like Pinehurst. You don't want to be like Augusta. You don't want to be like anybody else. You want to set your tone. Black Mesa. This is Black Mesa's way, period.
Yes.
And you're doing a good job.
This is the land of mañana, which
Mañana,
means
tomorrow.
we are relaxed.
Yes.
And hopefully at the end of the day, you have a shot of tequila.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I do.
I don't drink.
Or
but-
Tito's.
Wait, he has to say, we have to. Tito's. Drink Tito's. Lots of Tito's. Okay, we said that.
All right. Well, listen, I want to thank you for coming on Bigg's Golf
Thank
Talk.
you.
And how
was
can
a
people
pleasure.
find out more information about Black Mesa?
GolfBlackMesa.com.
GolfBlackMesa.com.
Just
Call
call
me.
and say hello to my friend Lulu.
Yes.
Lulu will talk to you. You saw that she answered back.
Yes.
So I had a conversation with Lulu.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can have, he said, come visit Lulu.
Yes.
She's out here every day. She is a
Every day.
rescue.
Yes.
She is a rescue.
They have
One of 4
rescues.
rescues at home,
Oh,
actually.
Oh, but
Yeah.
you bring 2 of them here.
Yeah, I bring 2.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah.
2 here. And you know what? Not for nothing, but she's relaxing. She's soothing. She sat down. She
Oh
liked
my
Biggs.
God.
Not too many people like Biggs.
I really.
What?
She rode in the golf cart with
Yes,
me.
rode
she
in the
did.
golf cart.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
she did. She
As a matter of
did me a
fact,
favor.
you were calling her over and she wouldn't want to leave my lap.
No, because me and her, I paid her in dog bones. I was like, you stay right there and I will give you more bones.
More Bigg's Golf Talk coming your way right after this. Thank you, Lori, for joining us here on
Thank you.
BGT.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Have you heard of the fantastic new golf shoes which actually will help your game? Squares will help you improve your balance, stability, and give you more distance.
You want to work on your golf swing authentically? Do it from ground upwards. Change your shoes, change your game.
I did, and I gained 7 yards. These shoes are designed with the latest performance technology, and in testing, they're proven to help add distance. Just go to getsquares.com to find out more. Squares, the distance golf shoe.
Huh, Ridgeback. Ridgeback? That's pretty cool. So it's a brace for the face?
Ridgeback. Like the dog?
I'm really a cat guy. So what is it?
The best feeling and longest metalwood you'll ever hit.
Is that Bernhard? Oh, great, Langer.
You know why I play Tour Edge? Because I win with it.
Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
Welcome back to Bigg's Golf Talk, BGT TV, here live from Black Mesa in northern New Mexico, just right outside of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Shopping, dining,
Shopping, dining,
and then golf.
historical value, interact with some natives, learn some of there's a lot of upscale art galleries that we've passed, restaurants. Santa Fe is big. You even got the movie industry. If you walk around, you might see a couple places that you might recognize from other shows that have been filmed out here. And you never know who you're going to see. You might see us out here. That's somebody almost
exactly.
famous. Not really famous, but almost famous.
Joining us now, you might recognize him from
Do you?
NASCAR.
Good one, fellas.
Well, what was his name? What did you call him?
Aaron, right?
Oh, Aaron. Is that your real name?
Yes, sir. Good
Okay,
morning.
See?
Wait,
I
just
know.
checking, because everybody else has a nickname, Aaron. I think you're the only person that has stood out in his mind that he called by the right person.
Well, back in the day, they used to call me Yankee because I was from upstate New York, and I wore a Yankees hat every day.
Smart man. I like Aaron. Aaron.
Go Red
is-
Sox.
What?
But Aaron, let's talk about the golf course.
Let's talk about the Yankees.
No,
let's not talk about the Yankees. That was brutal.
That was horrible.
Work with me, Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Work with me, bro. You know what I mean? You got to draw your line. You either shots
the
fired.
wind.
The wind knocked it down. But come on, man. This is the Yankees. It don't matter. They'll be back next year. You know what I mean? It's better than watching those Red Sox.
Yeah, we don't want any part of
does
that.
Wisconsin even have a team?
Yes.
Wisconsin has a team.
Yes.
What are they called?
Oh, you know what? And they're in the playoffs. Oh my God.
Oh,
where's the Yankees at?
They're at home enjoying their millions of dollars. They don't have to work anymore.
The Milwaukee Brewers, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Did you like them?
I did like them. Yes.
He did. He's a front runner.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not like us. We just stay true to the blue, right?
But this is a
True to
golf
our
show.
colors.
This is a golf show.
Okay, let's talk
We're
golf.
at Black Mesa.
Yes, we are.
The #1 golf course, I think, in northern New Mexico.
Yes.
That people should get up here and golf for the value that they have here. And the man that takes care of this golf course and makes it look so good.
I got a job for you after that. Can you fix him? If you can make the golf course look good, he needs an update.
Is that possible?
That is not possible. That's an impossible task. You're better off building a new course.
Can we build a new Bigg?
Aaron, you're the superintendent here at Black Mesa, and I'll tell you what, this course is built. Just forget about it.
Forget about it.
But this golf course is in pristine condition, and I know over the last few years. How long have you been with Black Mesa?
Well, this is completed my 4th summer here, essentially. Got here in the spring of 2018, and we've been working diligently to get it to this point.
I was going to say, because I mean, 3.5 years ago when I moved here and we were talking golf courses and where I should go and stuff like that, people in Albuquerque, and you're from Albuquerque, so people are like, oh no, Black Mesa, and another golf course that's in the Santa Fe area are not doing too well. But I'm here to tell you that Black Mesa is doing terrific, and part of that is because of this man right here. Over the years, you've made some improvements, you've made some changes and things like that. Talk about what you've done over the years that you've been here.
Well, yes, we've removed a lot of the bunkers here. We've grown them in. Mm-hmm. We've made it very player friendly. It's still a challenging course for the the guys that want to hop out there on the tips. It's long enough. We've kept the original design. The greens play very fair, and we really are proud of what we've done with it. We weren't sure if we would ever make a top 100 list again, changing the design, but we've achieved that. We're on the golf.com top 100 courses you can play now.
Yeah, we saw that, and we had dinner the other night, and we were talking with some of our colleagues and stuff like that, and they got you guys rated up there as well. We see you guys moving up the list. I think as more and more people come out here and more realize the improvements that you've done. I've never golfed here before, so we're fresh eyes. So if you would ask us, oh, what do you think? We're going to give you an honest opinion. You guys are in the top 5 guaranteed from where we've golfed. The experience, the value is #1, period. There's nobody going to touch you for the value-wise that you have and the amount that you've done here. I mean, look at the views, the scenery, the greens. We played other courses. You putt and your ball bounces. Yours was smooth and true. The only thing you didn't tell me the truth was you said they're rolling about 10. They're really like a 9.5, but I'm not perfect. But I think they weren't quite as fast as you said. You said 10. I got 9.5 on my Richter scale. What do you think about that?
Well, I think your Richter scale might be a little off.
It might be off a little bit, yeah.
I use a step meter.
Is that what you use?
Yeah.
I knew it was. Oh, it must be the volcanic
Richter
activity.
scale. What is
That's
it? Earthquakes? Are you creating craters or something?
I was trying to trick them because some people want to be a superintendent and some people want to be an aeronagonist. What do they call that thing again? Tell us the name of that.
Well, supposedly I'm getting promoted to the director of agronomy now.
There you go. You see? That's why I was a trick question, Biggs.
If you have any questions for Aaron about the golf course,
Yes.
or maybe you golf in someplace and you're having troubles and what it looks like and things like that, you want to ask a question on maybe you could take it to the superintendent and say, hey, listen, I heard this on Bigg's Golf Talk. Might want to try this. One of the things that you have successfully done here at Black Mesa, Aaron, is moisture. You're successfully been able to provide the adequate water to this golf course, to where golf courses in this area are having a hard time doing that.
Yes, fortunately, we have a good water supply from the Rio Grande. I think the other challenging thing is trying to keep your golf course in the desert, not too wet, not too dry.
Right.
More often than not, you'll see places where your ball lands, it stops, and there's a clump of mud on it, and you're like, oh.
We can confirm that is true.
So
yes, you have found the right combination.
So
I have to be honest.
Not only do we look good, I think we play fair, and,
Yes.
and we can be firm at the same time. We did get a lot of rain last week, and it did cool down. So we've been trying to juggle that as well.
And we're seeing a lot of fall colors out here too. I
We
mean, the mountains are looking beautiful. The trees are looking great.
And the trees falling on us, the leaves. Have you
Now,
noticed
It's a beautiful ash tree showing its fall colors.
that? Yes, it is.
well, it's real funny that we have an ash tree above us,
And we have ash right next to me.
right next to me. Yeah,
Yeah. He said I could say
wise
ash.
ass.
No, he's in Florida right now. And stop talking bad about him.
I'm not talking about him.
Yeah, you did.
No, I'm
You hurt
calling
his
you a
feelings.
wise ass. I'm not
Oh,
talking-
me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He said he's
Yeah.
going to adopt me anyway, so I'll be a wise ass as well. Yes, I like it. Get next question.
One of the things that I like to talk about is your fairways, your rough, where it's really easy to play out of. How important is that to you as a superintendent to make that the rough playable and the fairways tight the way you have them currently?
Yeah, I think that was the first thing we focused on here was getting these fairways like carpet. I mean,
Yeah.
Not to be confused with AstroTurf, but they're pretty close. They're nice and tight.
Yes.
No, they really are.
I think the greens are coming around. I definitely think we firmed them up over the last few years. Definitely grown them in nice and thick. And we've tried to get rid of the POA in them, so they're predominantly bent grass, and that's what the players like.
I'll tell you, we had a press conference the other day and asking you the questions about the amount of rounds of golf, and we were talking with a couple other people that were at a press conference and asked what was the maximum round of golf that they see on this course. Where's your comfortable point as far as a superintendent that you like to? Obviously, the more golf that this course has, the more money they have. But as a superintendent, is it difficult for you to upkeep the course when you have, I don't know, 30,000 rounds maybe playing in a year?
Yeah, I mean, some of the previous courses I've worked at, we were cranking out 25,000, 30,000 rounds. And obviously, we generated much more revenue.
Right.
And allowed me to have more staff. But a lot of those resources went back into, trying to fix the course because the golf carts just pound it. Here, we're doing 10, 12,000 rounds a year. It's a
what's a magic number where you'd be happy?
I don't have a magic number.
No?
I'd like to see it stay where it's at. Slowly increase over time, where we can keep providing an excellent value and an excellent product for everyone that come out here and enjoy.
Well, see, that's one thing golfers don't understand. I'd like to explain it right here on Bigg's Golf Talk right now is, many golf courses have twilight rates where you're charging $20, $15 for a round of golf after a certain amount of time. And it's really not beneficial to the golf course in the manner of, they're tearing up the course. They got to pay overtime to the cart people working a pro shop and things like that. And I think Black Mesa has done a great job at doing it right and revamping the pricing system. Says, you know what, one price, that's it for everybody, which helps you out as a superintendent, right? Because if they're going to make that money, it's a steady income and it's not fluctuating, then it's easier to do your job.
You hit the nail right on the head.
You mean you did good, Biggs?
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either.
The radio guy knows what he's talking about.
Wow. I pay attention to press conferences.
I'm going to turn around. Wow. Woo. He impressed me.
No, I mean, that there's several different philosophies. I really like the philosophy we've taken here.
Yes.
To not lower fees and just pound the place, because it takes away from the golf course over time. I think we're trying to find that happy median.
I think you've succeeded. I think you succeeded at that.
I feel the same way.
It's a good value,
great value,
and you can get out here and enjoy your round, and it's not a zoo.
And this is a golf course. I wouldn't mind coming up once a month. Just making that 90-minute drive. Call up a couple of friends on. Hey, you want to go up there on a Friday? You want to go up there on a Saturday? Let's go up there.
Spend the night.
Even spend the night. Yeah.
Why not? I mean, you might as well make it a whole entire day. You
know what? Here's the thing. Okay, 5 tee boxes.
Yep.
That means 5 different rounds of golf.
At least. And you know what? Do you guys have the hybrid tees up? Do you have it on your scorecard as a hybrid yet?
We don't, but we have a tee box for everybody. I play
People
from the
can get
white
creative,
tees all the
Aaron.
time. I think it's fantastic.
That's
Yeah.
what we.
I
That's
think
the
it's
other
a
day you
perfect
guys
yardage.
What was it? 62.
Yeah,
62?
6,200. A lot of there's some holes that are uphill. There's
and that's what you need.
Which cuts down. Obviously, we're at 6,200 feet. So hop on them blue tees if you think you can. If you want to see that ball fly against those snow-capped mountains.
I think Lori could play the blue tees. I saw her the other day playing, and it was phenomenal watching her swing. She's fighting back from her injury, and I saw her take a couple of swings, and I think she could take us. I don't know. Maybe. Me and her were having a gun off the other day. She just didn't know it. She was over. You saw her? Did you see her flexing the other day?
I think I did.
She's back. Yeah.
She's ready to play.
She's ready. She was
like, I got you.
She's like, big dog. Oh, she just did it again. People didn't know that she was there, and I wasn't talking about her back. She's right in front of me. Yeah. So is she intimidating? What do you think,
Aaron? Are you a golfer?
Is it?
Yes, sir. I am a golfer.
Did you not hear our guys talking about Aaron?
Our guys talk about Aaron.
Yeah, the other media guys. They were talking about Aaron.
Were they? Oh, I know. That's right. He did go out there and play golf with those guys.
I did, and I didn't recognize myself on the front.
Really?
I parred the first 4 holes. I'm like, who is this guy?
Wow.
See, even the superintendent can par out here on the white tee. So,
did you set the tees to some place that you knew where you're going? Did you do that intentionally? Be honest.
I told my guy where to cut the cups because I knew every break in the green on those specific areas. So you caught me.
And you know what? Somebody was talking about, one of the other guys was talking about the subtlety versus the big breaks and seeing what you're up against. And here you can see what you're up against. You still got to execute. But if you execute, you can really get a true roll. There was no bouncing. The greens were perfect.
Right.
They really
Yeah,
were. They're in
they were.
great condition. Not good. They're in great condition. I don't know how you got it like that. People actually fixed their ball marks out there. I don't know if you know that, because the
I think people appreciate.
They do.
Appreciate it more when
They have to.
When you have a golf course in the condition that this is in, which is outside, you got tremendous condition, especially this time of the year. I mean, you get into the fall, October months. Aaron, this course, I'll put this course up against any course in New Mexico, and
I'll put it anywhere. I'm in Florida. Yeah, you guys are doing a good job. I mean, for what you have in the lack of water that most of the New Mexico has, you guys are doing a great job. The way in the conditions that they're in, the speeds that they're in, they're perfect. It's perfect for any.
What
golfer.
time of the year do you punch the course?
We actually did it about 3 weeks ago, believe it or not.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, sir.
That's it. Mic drop. This show's over. I mean, come on, really?
I mean,
this course is in great shape.
It is. I couldn't tell.
No.
Usually, in 3 weeks, you'll still be seeing the
holes,
lines and the little holes and the little sand still running up over there. It's nothing. Well, you're doing a good job, Aaron. I'm going to put you in for a raise. You may not get it,
but we're going to recommend
we're going to recommend it. This tells who we have to recommend it to.
Lori,
Lori, who do we have to talk to, Lori? Can you get Julie on the phone, please? Because I want to talk to Julie.
if that doesn't work, get Yolanda on the phone. We'll talk to her. Yeah.
Somebody's going to get you that raise.
I had
Somebody
no
get a forklift.
idea I had to talk to Judy. Really?
Yeah. Well, Yolanda's really cool too.
Oh, okay. Got it.
She can help you. But yeah, no, I think you're doing a fabulous job. Everybody here, they're a plethora of knowledge. That's why when I met Lori, I was like, we gotta get these people on the show. We're not gonna have a show with dead airspace. You know what I mean? Everybody has so much now. You can go outside your realm. She's gone outside of hers. Our next guy that we really don't want to have on, but we have to have on, Tom.
Wait. Tom's
gonna be on the show.
Tom
on the show.
Anytime you want to leave the table,
well,
Tom
hurt my
feelings
feelings
for the rest of the show.
Tom hurt me.
Oh,
you hurt
poor
my
little
feelings.
poo-poo.
Yeah, because
would you like your security blankie?
Yeah, go get it. So anyway, Tom hurt my feelings. I'm gonna be honest. While you were golfing on the side, I was golfing with Tom, and Tom was like very, very abrasive with me. He hurt my feelings on several occasions, and then
it's about
decided
time somebody hurt your feelings.
After
back in your
when
place.
When we were finishing the last 6 holes, I shot 1 under. Why? Because Tom finally decided to be nice and tell me what to do. You know what I mean?
Well, he couldn't let you beat him.
I believe that's what was his hiccup. I truly believe is that he didn't want me to beat him. So he's like, Billy, you gotta go this way. And I went that way and it was the wrong way. He's like, no, I meant the other way. And I'm like, come on, Tom, that's not right. And then when he decided that he had enough cushion, then he told me what to do. Did you do that to the guys that you played with?
No, I just went out there and beat him straight up.
You heard that, Tom? Beat me straight up. I'm coming back for you, man. Oh wait, he's gonna be on the show. Disregard that. Tom, I love you.
As a matter of fact, right now what you're looking at here is I think this is Bill on the 18th hole. Tom was in our group.
Hey Tom, what did you say about him using an 8?
I said I want to preserve my clubhouse.
18th hole, Bill the GolfFather Cuevas, about 128 out.
Oh, I like that. Where did that was a really good shot, wasn't it? That was peen-sicking. Boom. See,
now this is the hole that Tom put him on the right track.
That's when he decided to be nice.
That's all, folks. I need to get paid.
What was that, Bill?
That would have rolled right back down.
That was a golf club drop. Know that, right?
My name is. I'm mad at it.
You saw that? You like that?
And you guys are having too much fun out there.
well, everybody watching this that comes to Black, they can do the same thing.
They can do the same thing.
They can do the same thing. You saw how that perfect. And that was unscripted.
Let's talk about he just hit a shot. He was 128 out.
Mm-hmm.
He was talked out of the club that he wanted to hit
because
he would have hit the pro shot.
I would have hit the pro shot. And that's what Tom said. I need to preserve my clubhouse.
But let's talk about the 18th hole because it's certainly a unique hole. You have a windmill right on the back of the green there. Talk about how important is that windmill because it's really a talking point when you're coming down the 18th hole.
Yeah, I think it sets the stage for the rustic ranch style that we have here, and in addition to the windmill, we've also kind of reshaped the 18th green surround to be more friendly with where the cart path is, and it exits right here, coming back. So it's a beautiful backdrop to where you're finishing. I just it's soulful, right?
I know you really. He's almost lost for words. I was like, I can almost feel it.
You can feel that the passion, and that's the thing that you don't understand here at Black Mesa, folks. Is everybody has that passion?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody from the pro shop to Lori
to Lulu.
Lulu
has that passion here. You know what I mean? She will greet you, and I mean the whole.
Lulu will let you know if you're not lined up right.
Yep. Yes, she will. And the thing is, you come here, and it's like I don't know. It's really truly different. The people are amazing. I mean, if somebody went up to you, they wouldn't know that you're taking care of these grounds.
You would think that this Black Mesa Golf Club is operated by family. I mean,
True.
that is the feeling that you get when you walk into the pro shop. That is the feeling when you get if you've seen Aaron on the golf course. You would think Aaron is Lori's brother, Lori is Aaron's sister. You would think Tom is the dad and that's running the whole operation here.
Whoa, whoa.
What?
Go ahead, Aaron. Give him some knowledge. Hold on, let me back up. Go ahead, Aaron. Give it to him.
It's time for a commercial break here on Bigg's Golf Talk.
Oh, you gotta love this show.
But it really does feel like a family atmosphere when you're out here and you're in a pro shop, and you feel like you're walking into somebody's home.
Very welcoming.
And pretty soon, hopefully, post COVID, we'll get the snack shop open, and all that stuff.
Yep.
I mean, I was in the snack, so I got a tour of the snack shop.
Yep.
And
Me too.
It's very homey.
But you know what's even better? The snack shop is closed, right?
Yes.
Did we have lunch the other day here?
We did have lunch here the other day. Yes.
We will have to
Absolutely.
talk about lunch at a different segment because we travel a lot. We get a lot of lunches, those box lunches. The lunch that we had the other day, was it not delicious?
Delicious.
It was amazing.
Delicious.
So literally,
and you can even
everybody
experience
can have
that. Even though the snack shop is closed.
Yep.
They have some snacks, and
everything
some lunches,
right in that refrigerator, right inside that clubhouse.
Freshly made.
Yep.
It is just terrific.
It was.
Yeah.
That was one of the best sandwiches. I didn't even know that a sandwich from the clubhouse could be that good like that.
Yep.
I'm sold. I think I'm going to have another one today.
As a matter of fact, let's go into our commercial break because we got to get Tom on the show. Tom's probably going to take up the last hour of the show here.
No, Tom doesn't talk that much. No way. Lori's going.
And I want to hear what Tom has to say
about
Bill the GolfFather.
Yeah, he's come. He
he
ripped
got
out
the
his
6
gun.
shooters.
Woo! We're ready. Hurry up and go to commercial break. I need a cup of coffee.
Aaron, thank you so much for joining us here on Bigg's Golf
appreciate
Talk,
you, Aaron.
brother.
You're welcome.
You
Thank
do
you
a
for having me.
terrific job.
Amazing
Keep up the
job.
great work.
Amazing
I'm going to
job.
grab some coffee.
There you
Me
go.
too.
All right.
More Bigg's Golf Talk coming your way right after this.
I've been a fan of the Elixir since it came out, and it does exactly what I need to do. Long off the tee, holds a lot of greens. I can easily spin it with the wedges. Performs very well. Okay. When the new ball came out, the Vero X1, I was skeptical because they say it's longer off the tee, but usually that means it's a harder cover. Well, it's not a harder cover. It's just as spinny as the Elixir, but it just pounces off the face. It is amazing. So I highly recommend it if you're looking for an extra couple yards off the tee and still want that same spin number that you get in your wedges and your irons and everything else. It is an awesome ball. Team Encore. See that? Got me for life.
For more information, their website is www.encoregolf.com. And be more with Encore.
Look what I just ordered. This trip is going to be great.
Bring enjoyment back to your game with GolfKnickers.com. Traditional golf knickers in bold colors and plaids, all with same-day shipping. Over 100 different socks and matching sweaters. Perfect for corporate outings, weddings, and special events.
Thanks, GolfKnickers.com, for making our tournament such a success.
Make your experience memorable.
Best time ever.
Call today for a free catalog.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
We're back
There
here
it
on
goes.
Bigg's Golf Talk.
Man down.
Steve down.
There's that Richter scale you were talking about, Bill.
That was the Richter scale. Yeah. I knew it was something like that.
Joining us, and we had the great honors to play with this guy and spend about 4.5 hours with him on the golf course and pick his brain and all that. Tom has joined us. He is the head golf professional here and kind of just the main man, right? I mean, you're like general manager, you're like head golf professional, you're like
he could be anything he wants.
You're like the father of the Black Mesa Golf Club.
I'm the guy that picks the range. That's
You're the guy that picks the range?
Picks the range sometimes and gets the cards ready sometimes, yeah.
There you go. He's the man. He's the jack of all trades. We'll call him Jack.
Jack.
There you go.
You see?
Jack.
Hey, Jack, how you doing?
Good.
Today?
How you doing?
Well, you're on the golf course. Your name was Robert, Bob, and a whole bunch of slews of
Pete.
names.
Yeah.
Pete.
Sometimes I got egg in my face, so it's okay.
Egg on a face.
Egg on the face. Yes, that's a private joke, and we were not going to tell you about
As
it.
a matter of fact,
Phrase of the week.
Egg on the face.
egg on the face.
Egg on the face. That's the phrase that pays.
Did you hear that?
That's
Say it
EOF.
again. I didn't hear it.
Phrase of the week.
Egg on the face.
And I do have another sound because I know at some point Tom is going to put you in your place. So I do have another sound effect for that.
Oh, well, let us get a preview.
No, not at all.
You're not going to have a preview?
No.
So you did something behind my back.
I did.
Tom, I have nothing but, well, like you maybe a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Now I heard what you were saying.
You didn't hear
not,
Oh,
not
so
giving
now you can hear.
clues. Yeah, it's.
Now you can hear. You
I
couldn't
just
hear me
I
on
just
the
want
golf
the
course.
public to know it's hard to play with a guy that plays by braille and give him directions. it's impossible.
What do you mean? I was feeling my way around the
Yeah,
golf course.
That is a word for it. Yes.
There you go. I was feeling my. But did you see? You saw the clip, right? That clip was an amazing clip.
My wife doesn't let me watch those.
And we had the pleasure of meeting your wife.
Yes.
What a
we
beautiful and
Yes.
lovely lady.
Yes, she
Put
was.
up with
As a
me
matter of
for
fact, I
47
invited.
years,
I did invite.
Did you know that you got invited to dinner
Yes.
last night or day before.
the day before?
I looked in the mail. That deal's in the
Oh,
mail.
no,
it
no, you
never
didn't.
got there.
So I'm going to smoke some ribs, and I want you and your wife to join us in Albuquerque
Oh,
at my
beautiful.
house. Yes.
Yep.
I'll take you up on that.
Because we
Yes.
heard that your children are out there.
Yeah, I've got 2 daughters. We actually have 3 daughters, and we've got 5 grandkids.
Nice.
And all the daughters are really super successful. All the son-in-laws are super successful, and look at what happens.
My wife is about to text me. Why didn't you talk to me about this first?
Why didn't? Well, you know now. You got
Not like
some folks
going on my
coming over
TV
dinner.
show, right?
Yeah. Well, he has a good habit of doing that. He likes to invite people over with us.
Now,
Okay. I'm used to being the uninvited guest anyway, so it works.
You're not uninvited.
Tom's last name is Valvardi, by the way, and we actually went through a town called Valvardi, and I thought I didn't know Tom owned the town.
We actually lived there for about 5 years.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, when we first came to Espanola, it was a little bit hard to find a house, and I did find a house in Velarde, and we lived there, and it was really a pretty quiet, sedate place. And after work here, I'd go and put on my waders and go fly fishing. So,
Nice.
you know,
you go.
from the standpoint of being a country guy, and if you don't know, I was born and raised in Cuba, New Mexico. So, when you're from the middle of nowhere, the middle of nowhere
been
looks
through
pretty
Cuba,
good.
New Mexico, and I'll tell
Cuba,
you, I
New
went.
Mexico.
Yes, so I went 2 miles under the speed limit. They literally
And-
have a police officer at the start of town and one at the end of town.
Well, there's 2 unmarked cars in town.
Yeah.
And New Mexico is the only state you can see that. If you go through Vaughn, there's 3 police cars that are parked in Vaughn with nobody in them.
Yeah.
And nobody hijacks them, but they're there. Yeah.
They're deterrent.
They are.
They're deterrent because you know what? When people are driving through Cuba, they're like, oh my God.
Yeah, I used to tell people that my uncle was a judge there, but then I was getting too many bribes and he didn't like me anyway. So.
Tom's other job was a comedian.
Tom, how long have you been at Black Mesa Golf Club?
I'm starting 20 years right now.
Wow.
Yep, started from day one here.
Well, as a matter of fact, we met a young man by the name of Javier, and
Javi!
he said he was 40, and
Yeah, he's 40.
He knew you since he was a kid.
Yeah, it's kind of
32
scary.
years.
I've been here so long. I coach the local high school golf teams, and the guys that I started with and the girls are now bringing their kids to take lessons. It's
a family, Bill.
It's a deal.
That's exactly what he said. It's a family thing. You
Yeah.
were correct.
Thank you. Well, what?
You were correct. You were right.
I can't believe we're sitting in the middle.
Oh,
Right here.
I
Look at
yeah.
we've sandwiched
Holy
the guy.
cow.
I'm just
Holy-
saying that he was right, and I like you, Tom.
I just can't believe you said that. That's,
Why can't you believe it, Tom?
I have a tear in my eye.
I played
No,
golf with
that's
you.
the
Remember?
it's the cold, folks. That tear is caused by the cold, no other reason. Because we know he has no feelings. Oh, back to you, Tom.
So you've been here, through some struggling times, and now it looks like you guys are getting to that peak where Black Mesa
no peaks.
is going. I mean, it's going to continue, right?
Yes.
we don't ever want to see Black Mesa go back down. We want them to keep going up and keep going up and keep going up. But you were here when people are saying, I don't know about going out to Black Mesa.
Yeah, it was a tough few years. Probably 4 to 5 years ago, it was pretty tough because the word on the street was we were closing, we were bankrupt, the golf course is bad, and it wasn't very good. Now, in their defense, it wasn't very good. We'd lost a good source of agricultural water, and the golf course needs a few things. It needs food, it needs water, it needs sunlight. And when you're missing one of those ingredients, it's not going to be very good. We struggled through that time. The golf course itself, thanks to Santa Clara Tribal Pueblo and Santa Clara Development Corporation and Santa Clara Casino, kind of stuck with it. They gave us the necessary tools that we need. And today's product you see is an endeavor over 5 years of being really at the depths of depression to what you see now.
I'm not depressed.
Oh, I was. It was pretty hard to open the door and have to explain to people, why is this golf course in so bad? Although, you know, if those of you who've had a spouse for a while, you do understand being called you're not so smart sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I mean, we interacted with people that were here 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years. Somebody was here 10 years ago. And they talked about how stuff had changed and how they had hoped that they wouldn't be disappointed.
Lulu's going to go tell a golfer he's teeing off the wrong tee.
No, Lulu just told me that my coffee was here. Thank you, Miss Laurie. Appreciate it. So we talked to them and they were like, well, you know, they had that firsthand knowledge of what they saw 10 years ago, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And they told us, like, you guys are fresh eyes, and we are the fresh eyes of it. And so we didn't know. And we didn't hear what other people, because he's only been in New Mexico for 3.5 years. So we didn't know that Black Mesa, what it was in the beginning and what it became and where you guys
and I just went off of word of mouth, right?
Yes. And that's what a lot of people do. They just go off of word of mouth.
And I'll tell you what, I'm going back to Albuquerque and I'm changing that word of mouth.
I appreciate that.
We have to. Yeah.
It was really hard. When we opened in 2002 and 2003, we debuted in the top 100 in the nation, which is a pretty big accolade.
Yep.
In 2002, it was the best new golf course in America, voted by Golf Digest. So we entered the market at the top of the heap, and the conditions of the golf course were pristine.
Yep.
It's just like having a new car.
Well, I got to ask you a serious question. You were here and you just said it was like having a new car and everything else like that. We have no idea. So for us right now, not knowing what it was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when you first got here or whatever, for us, top 5, no problem at all. Value, top 1. There's nothing that's good for value and what it's worth and what you get for coming out here. There's nothing going to touch it in this area or an hour and a half away from here.
With a 90-minute radius of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah.
I am sorry. Black Mesa Golf Club is number 1.
Yep.
All around.
Yeah, and
I'm talking about value. I'm talking about condition. I am talking about customer service all around.
Yes.
Number 1.
If you said a survey, you guys would be number 1. Plain and simple. How happy are you where you're at right now? Do you think that you're even Q where you at? Do you think you could get better? Or do you think you still have work to get to where you were?
We're going to get a lot better.
Okay, now is your better than what you originally were, or do you feel that you still have a way to get to where you were in the past?
I think if you're sitting and standing still, everybody's passing you in this industry.
Agreed.
So we're going to be making strides in the effort to get our customer service better. I know we can get the golf course better. I know we can do a lot of little infrastructure things that make it way better. Right now, we're looking at those little finishing touches that you see when you come on properties. And now we want to do those things. Our management team is very geared towards customer service. So that's kind of number 1 for us. The guest experience is number 1.
Yes.
We want to make sure when people come here that they feel they've come to somebody's house that loves them, wants them in. And we are a very open door policy for everybody.
And you feel that. You feel that with just everybody. And you can see it. the way the members are here. I don't know if they're members or I call them members, but the people that we interacted with, and we can see it's comfortable. It's laid
really
back.
is.
It's really easy. It's like, you know what? Hey.
If somebody's watching, you've been out here to Black Mesa and you've had a bad experience and you have a question for Tom, or you've had an experience here, you still have a question for Tom, go ahead and leave a comment on YouTube or Facebook, and we'll ask that question right here live with Tom.
Yep.
But Tom, I'll tell you, from tee box to green, and we went over it with Aaron. The rough is very good condition, very playable.
It is very playable.
And I would describe the fairways to artificial turf. It's just that good. And the greens are rolling true and they're smooth, and
people take care of your greens here.
Yeah, they really do. Well, one of the things that happens, and if you go to some of the high traffic golf courses, they want to do all of those things that we're able to do here. But when you have a lot of people going through, you get a lot of ball marks, you get a lot of excess damage, you just all these little extraneous things that happen to a golf course you just can't control.
Yep.
And our management and our philosophy is we want to give you the best experience possible. And to do that, we have to keep that traffic somewhat under control.
And the traffic that you have, they have to be respectful of what you have and what you bring.
Yeah.
When I learned golf, I've only been golfing for like 14 years. So when I learned golf, one of the first things that they taught when I went on the golf course was fix your divot and fix 2 or 3 others in your path. And I will go, and I live in Florida. We have high traffic. I go to golf courses and I'm fixing 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm just going along, fixing. Honestly, here, I don't know, I don't know if you did, but when I fix mine, and that's all I had to fix.
Well, that's one of the things when you go to, and if you went to Augusta, if you saw something, you'd probably fix it.
Yeah.
Now this isn't Augusta because it's not going to cost you $1,000, but you get the same experience here. You're going to get that same spiritual feeling as you're going around, and you want to preserve everything that you see.
And that's the truth. And I think that the people the golfers that are here, they deserve kudos for helping.
Yes,
all it takes is one crazy person to start jacking things up. And from what we've seen, what we've experienced, where we've come, what we've seen on the golf course, the greens, everything, I mean, you need the people that golf here to take care of it as well.
Yeah, I agree with that entirely.
They're part of the solution or the problem.
I agree.
And I think that they are really good in the solution side. And I think this place is just going to continue to flourish and grow, especially with staff like Lulu. I heard she works for Bones, but she's over here listening to and Scraps. I mean, so I wonder if she got that steak. Did you bring? Oh no, that was your puppy.
That was my puppy.
That was your puppy, Putter. That was getting
Putter got it. She was very happy.
She was happy. Folks, Putter got the steak, and she was very happy. So,
hey, Tom, can you hang with us? We're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about course records. We're going to talk about what's Tom's favorite hole, and we did have a preview of the signature holes, and we'll talk more about that. Coming up right here live from Black Mesa Golf Club, right outside of Santa Fe, New Mexico. We'll be right back right after this.
So we got 3 minutes.
You've heard me talk about Squares golf shoes and how they help you hit the golf ball further. And many of you are saying, oh, come on, Faldo, give us a break. How is that possible? But yes, they do. And it's proven with science.
What we noticed with the Square shoes was the shoe keeps the pressure in a more stable fashion towards inside of the trail heel, allowing pressure to get to the lead side, generating much more club and speed and distance gain.
Visit squares.com. Change your shoes, change your game. Squares, the distance golf shoe.
Having a corporate or charity golf event? Backswing Golf Events can supply your tournament with personable, professional golfers to entertain and fundraise on the golf course. They can accommodate any size group, whether it be 3 players to 500. They are your team. From range lessons, Beat the Pro, and Pro-Am style roaming, they're making lasting memories one swing at a time. So make sure to check out backswinggolfevents.com or call us direct at 661-316-3093 and book your pros now.
Do you have what it takes? The United States Golf Challenge is sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka. Is searching for amateurs of all skill levels to play for Team USA and compete against an international field in the King's Cup, a 54-hole match play event at Glasson Golf Club in Athlone, Ireland. When you win your flag at the USGC King's Cup National Championship, you become a part of Team USA at the King's Cup in the spring of 2022. The road to the King's Cup begins with a national qualifier. Learn more at usgolfchallenge.com for all the details.
And we're back here on Bigg's Golf Talk live from Black Mesa Golf Club with the Black Mesa Experience. I am Big John Quick.
I am playing with Lulu.
Lulu's under our table right now.
That sounds so bad.
I was petting Lulu.
Now hit it.
Now hit it. Yeah.
Did you hear that, Lulu? That was the guy that posted on Instagram. Look at me and my new golf partner. See, you know who loves
a better
you,
golf partner than you are.
Well, she's better looking than you.
Bruce Nagel.
Hi, Bruce.
Checking in.
Doc.
And, do you agree with this statement? Golf is a spiritual game and experience.
Yes.
Bruce is a poet.
Yes. Well, Bruce is his AKA Doc. He's one of our brothers for In His Grip that we do. We belong to In His Grip and all around the country. In Tennessee, they have a big presence. That's where we're going to next. So,
beautiful.
Our brothers in Christ, and we do the right thing. They do the right thing. They support us. We support them, and like that. And that's what it is out there, man. God and country out there. You go
I agree
out there,
with that.
and it's a beautiful place to visit. Golf is so unique that you can go out there. And he knows. In the beginning, when I got into golf, and the thing was, I would preach, golf saved my life. Golf saved my life. People are like, why? Because when you go out there, it's so peaceful. It's so calm. You can forget about all your worries. We've been blessed to help the military guys that have PTSD that decided to become golfers. They go out there. It does something to your mind. Your mindset changes, your whole look. You start seeing things that you can't see from your couch. You know what I mean? And that's how it was for me. Getting out, I've experienced so much beauty.
And that's one thing that Black Mesa, I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. From the time you pull into that driveway and you walk into the clubhouse, it's a family atmosphere.
Yes.
And it's spiritual. I agree with Bruce. It is. You're going to experience something spiritual out here, because it's just not a golf course, but it's a reservation. And on this reservation is spiritual, around you, all the mountain. One of the holes, we have a toilet, they call it a toilet bowl hole.
Ladies and gentlemen, I did not call it the toilet.
Hit that thing.
Hit that.
In there
Hit
you go.
that. Wah. I can do it. Toilet bowl. So it does not result. It was either a duck or a bird.
The rock looks like a toilet bowl.
Well, like I was saying, that bird up there is a very spiritual bird. And look, you heard?
I did.
She said quack.
If you
Lulu, go ahead, Lulu.
If you talk to the tribal members, they talk about this being sacred land.
Yes.
And the essence of the property is solitude. The other thing is the stark beauty in contrast with everything around you. Our property sits between the Sangre de Cristo and the Jemez Mountains. So one of the great things here is you can see off in the distance, we have a little snow cap on the mountains now. Yep. In the spring, we have this every day.
Oh, wow.
Because there's still, both of them are snow capped.
Right, yeah.
And the really great thing about our property is because we're between these mountains, all the bad weather bounces over us.
Oh, okay.
So
wow.
we always have, people will call us from Santa Fe, it's raining here. How much is it raining there? And we're going like this. You need sunblock today, partner. So it's a great property. It's a beautiful piece of our golf architecture.
It really is.
Tom Velarde is joining us here on Bigg's Golf Talk. He's a head golf professional for Black Mesa Golf Club. Tom, what's the course record out here?
63.
Did you shoot it?
I've shot 63 from different tees. The guy that works at TOA and worked here for us and actually played on my college team, Joe Apache, has fired that once and it just broke my heart, which is okay.
Did I break your heart?
Yeah, you did.
Damn, I'm good. Yes. Really breaking hearts. Oh God, I'm good at my job.
Bruce is saying the background behind you guys is so spectacular there.
It really is, Doc. God, I mean, it is some of. I don't even know how.
You know,
to
Doc,
describe
I got to tell you, we are very fortunate that we have golfed at and broadcasted live at some great facilities.
Yeah.
But this has got to be my favorite so far in all the years I've done this.
I mean, and the thing is that we've done like places like Lake Geneva. We've done Bandon Dunes. We've done places that
and trust me, those live broadcasts doesn't discount anything, but this is special.
And that's the thing. Everything has its own characteristic. This thing has a peaceful, calming, soothing. It's just all around there. It's
Well,
just,
you know, when you look at the skyline here, it's an actual skyline. It's not a cityscape. It's a skyline.
There are no houses on this golf course.
None.
There is nothing. The only house you see is the clubhouse, which according to the gentleman next to me, Billy, I want to preserve my clubhouse, so I need you to club down. Right? He remembers that conversation.
I'll fill everybody in.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Go ahead, fill us in.
The young man is 130 yards out, and I asked him, "What are you going to hit?" He gave me a Weisenheimer, and then he admitted to wanting to hit an 8-iron.
Well, it was actually 138, and I thought I felt the wind. So I was like, well, I don't know this landscape. I'm going to go with my 8, and I'm going to try and cut it soft. And then you said
gap wedge.
And I was like,
still didn't listen to that.
I know, but I did it. I went back and I pulled the gap wedge after you convinced me to, or you threatened me, or something like that happened. And I went.
I could have sworn you said you were using a pitching wedge.
He did.
No,
he did.
Yeah,
I hit my gap wedge.
No, you said your pitching wedge.
No, I hit the gap wedge.
Don't lie.
We're going to cross-examine you here.
How far was it?
It was 138 yards.
Oh, I did hit my pitching wedge. Okay, you said that you would accept the pitching wedge.
No,
but not the
no,
9.
he did not. No. He did not say that.
Well, then I wasn't there. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You guys are just picking on me. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. I will get Julie in here and her sister Lori in 2 seconds if you guys don't cut this out. Okay? Because Lori was there. Or was it Julie? I don't know. Both. Maybe, I don't know.
All that we know, if we'd let you hit the 8-iron, that window would be gone.
Absolutely. And it's a beautiful window because I'm looking at the other windows. And John, I don't know if you
They're
noticed,
irreplaceable.
but I'm looking at these windows and I'm looking at the view bounce off. Look at the view on that window right there.
Yeah.
Do you see how picturesque? Truly,
Absolutely.
it really is.
Yeah, it really
People
is.
can't see it. I'm just amazed. I'm sitting here looking at. You guys got to look back. I'm looking right at that window over there, and it is perfect.
You know, it's not unusual for us through the marrying season.
Yeah,
to have 8 or 9 couples out here taking pictures. You'll look up and here's this big old wedding party out here, and what are they doing? I don't know, but let them do whatever they're doing.
Let them do whatever they want. They're not hurting it, and that's the thing that helps you. If those people come here, take pictures, and then they post it, and they'd be kind people, and tag you guys in those photos. Everybody else gets to see the beauty.
Everybody remembers the person that's mean to them. It's hard to remember the people that are nice sometimes.
I agree.
But we want to be unremembered on that.
That's a true statement, and that's what's sad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You always remember the people that were mean to you or did something wrong, and we don't remember the many that have done something
I
good.
agree. And just kind of on a little different topic, you know, we support Folds of Honor, we support Wounded Warrior, we support all the veterans, the military,
the VGA,
everybody.
Yeah,
it's just part of the deal that you have to do on giving back.
Yes,
because there's people out there that don't get this opportunity.
They really don't,
and they're out there doing things that nobody else wants to do. And it's important to recognize those people because they're true and honest heroes.
Yes, we agree 100%. We're lucky that we're connected with several foundations that do a lot of good things, and that's been our mission. I mean, that's what we do for 50-60% of the time. We're doing charities.
I'm wearing my Folds of Honor jacket right now,
and I'm wearing mine. Yes. So the thing is, we believe in what we support. You know what I mean? Over what is 91 cents of every dollar that's donated to the foes gets used, and we know that the ultimate mission will be 100% in the future. You know, working with John Daly and Major Red, Heart of a Lion Foundation. That's one of the new ones that came about that we're really heavily involved. You know, we do with the PTSD, with the 22 a day, SOF. There are so many out there. But you have to pick the right ones. You have to do the ones that are true to heart, the ones that are going out there and truly supporting those that have ultimately paid the ultimate sacrifice, or those that need to prevent that ultimate sacrifice.
And you know, the thing with ultimate sacrifice is there's a few levels of that, and there's people walking around today that they're suffering some of those levels and they just don't show it. And you know, we as Americans, we need to recognize that and try to help them.
It's absolute truth. Biggs, how are we doing on time? I haven't looked at the clock.
We have a few minutes, but I'm about to show a clip.
Okay.
Here, Tom, we're about to show a clip of you talking to Bill about that putt on that green that was this way.
Oh, that crazy putt.
And so let's show this real quick, and Tom, just walk us through what we're going to be looking at here. In just a second here. Let's bring it up. There it is.
So Bill has hit his third mulligan on 2 up on the green.
Hey, wait, that is so untrue.
And he's got this putt that's coming up the spine of the green. When you look at number 16, if an aerial photography, it looks like an alien's head. It's pretty cool. It really
does. You said that.
And that nose on the alien's head is this little ridge that he's trying to putt on. And I honestly gave it maybe 0.5% chance that it would get up there. I was fully expecting this to go to his left 80 yards, but he hit it. Has he hit it yet?
Not yet.
See, I know he was a slow player. That's the bad thing that bothers
me too. You're cruel, man. You are cruel.
So
Bill's about to address the ball.
Hello, ball. That was fun last night. Yep.
So he's about to putt it here, and he hits it. And there it is. It's coming left.
It's coming right.
And then all of a sudden it just starts to fall back down.
Yep.
But it just rests there.
The hard part of the thing is he got it up on the correct level, which was amazing. Not because of your...
I am amazing. Thank you. I appreciate you and your compliment. But Tom, I really appreciate your compliment. I am amazing. I agree with
the
you.
billboard that you got on there finally got noticed.
How much time we got? Because I want to get to something important.
We're gonna save that for our last segment as our Bigg's product of the week.
Oh, so we're going to keep Tom with us?
We're going to keep Tom with us.
Okay, can you stay with us, Tom?
I can.
All right,
and,
Tom's stay with us.
We're probably going to try and get
Julie,
Yolanda.
Lori, in our last segment, just to say a few words about Black Mesa.
and Lulu. They both responded and came out. Yes.
But we'll do that in just a minute. But let's talk about the signature hose. We have a few minutes here, about 5 minutes here before we go into the next commercial break. Signature hose, 4, 11, and 16. Talk about those 3 holes.
Yeah, and one of the questions I get asked a lot is which is a signature hole, and it's hard to pick it. Honestly, it's hard to pick here. Me personally, I like 4 and 11 because they're par 3s that just fit right in this nook of land, and it's got these little hills on it. Very reminiscent of something you'd see in Ireland or Scotland on the sea shores. So it's really picturesque. 16 is the one we get the most photographs of. We call it the Stairway to 7. It's a par 5 that goes uphill. It goes up against the backdrop of the Sangre de Cristos, and it's spectacular because you see desert, you see this bright green ribbon going up to the green. It's visually intimidating. It's a pretty hard golf course if you don't have a little bit of control of your golf ball, but it is spectacular.
Outside of the signature hose, do you have a favorite hole?
Me personally, I also like in number 17. 17 is a par 4 that kind of comes up a little bit and then dog legs left, and it's got an infinity green. So the green feels like it's floating up in the air, and you really can't see it. It's a really cool design feature. Oh gosh, I can't think of it because we're 2 links loops and we get different winds. Every hole is different every day.
Can you what? And we've used that phrase several times now. What is that?
A links loop is where you start at point A and you loop around that golf course and you come back to the finishing hole number 9, and you'll start on number 10 and you loop back around and you finish on 18. Links loops were originally Scotland, Ireland, and they had land and they went in circles. The old course goes back and out. You'll hear that a lot. It goes back and out. So their land constrictions were they had this strip of land that you could play 9 holes out, turn around and come back. That's why when you watch the Open, when it's at the old course, they talk about the wind, that going in or going out, it's just different. Links loops or actual loops. If you look at the aerial on them, they look like circles or loops or something like that.
Cool.
Well, there you go.
See, now you know what links loops are, because I didn't know what it was.
When we come back is the final segment, live from Black Mesa Golf Club, right outside of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Only 90 minutes away from Albuquerque, only 30 minutes away from Santa Fe. You got to get out here.
It's 4 hours and 20 minutes from New York.
There you go.
On
See
an
there?
airplane.
Yeah.
That's it. We've got to expand our.
Big Product of the Week coming up next, right here on BGT TV.
Vibracore?
Vibracore.
Vibracore. That's pretty cool.
It's injected? It's injected.
Vibracore. I feel the vibe. I'm feeling it.
So what is it?
The best feeling and longest times you'll ever hit.
Is that Bernhard? Oh, great. Langer.
You know why I play Tour Edge? Because I win with it.
Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
At the John Daly Major Ed Foundation, we also focus on making sure that we partner up with great organizations. Great organizations like St. Jude's, great organizations like the Boys and Girls Club, our friends at Warriors for Freedom, our friends at Force 50 Foundation, which provides veterans the health care that they need. As you can see, we are the safety net at the John Daly Major Ed Foundation to make sure that no one gets left behind on the field of battle and that you're taken care of in the home front. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Hoorah!
This is Bigg's Product of the Week. Each week, Big John and the GolfFather select a golf product to feature. Here is Big John Vick and Bill, the GolfFather Cuevas, with this week's Product of the Week.
Welcome back to Bigg's Golf Talk, BGT TV, and Bigg's Product of the Week is sponsored by the U.S. Golf Challenge and Tito's Handmade Vodka. You must be 21 years of age to enjoy a great Tito's beverage, and friends don't let friends drive drunk. No, they do not. We had a couple beautiful drinks this week along with Tom here, and Tom, I'm sure you enjoy a great Tito's beverage, and
I like Tito's.
yeah, there you go. See there? Bigg's Product of the Week. Bill, the GolfFather Cuevas, has something on his hands to try and keep his hands warm.
That's what he's doing.
That or he's trying to fight the dog. I don't know what he's trying to do, but head covers. Special head covers. Bill, the GolfFather Cuevas, and we were gifted with the head cover on your left hand there. And it is really a pretty special head cover, and I love it.
I might need this one to replace my other one.
There you go.
That was my radio.
That was radio voice. Hello. Yes. Yes. But let's talk about this because Tom is related to the person,
yes.
The person,
not
that
the people
creates these head covers.
And is it Golf Iconic?
Yeah, Golf Iconic. My daughter does the marketing and she does design and deals for Golf Iconic. They're out of Las Cruces. And it's a guy that came out of the PGM program, had a great idea about an industry niche that wasn't being filled. She came out of a golf background. She's a golf pro also.
No.
Yeah.
No
Go
way.
figure.
Oh my, come on.
I told you it's family.
It's a family affair.
We are family.
That's the wrong song.
But they designed these
Don't like
really
you.
cool head
I don't like
covers.
you.
Mine are New Mexico State head covers.
Okay.
Aggies.
There you go.
And
But
it's pretty cool.
I don't mean to cut you off, sir.
Yeah, you
but
do.
I do. But your child's name is not daughter. So can you tell the folks?
Kelly.
Kelly.
Yes.
We would like to have you on our show and talk about these beautiful head covers because we did get this one and there's several others.
And I have actually heard of Golf Iconic.
Yeah.
But I've heard of them many years ago, and I thought they fell off the face of the earth, but
No,
it looks like they're still around.
They're still doing well. Actually, they're expanding. It's
nice. So
kind
it's
of
a
an
perfect
American
time.
business story, success story.
Yeah.
Well, we want your daughter to share her story and joining them in their story with us. So you have an open invitation to be in. We'll be in contact through.
And I can see. I mean, the tag says "Made in the USA," Bill.
Yeah.
And you know how much
No.
we love our USA products.
We love our USA.
Oh, she said she accepts.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
How
thank
about
you for that quick response. We appreciate that. Thank you. She accepts. See that? This is it is a family.
You have a worldwide reach. With
Let's
this.
let's talk
Yes,
about
we
the pro
do.
shop
We
because
do.
as you can see on our table here, we have a variety of items here at the pro
Yes, we
shop.
do.
And it looks like you have a semi full service pro shop.
We don't semi. We do it or we don't do it. We are full service.
I like
Full
that.
service pro
We don't
shop.
do no semi.
Yeah.
We do it all the way.
Yeah.
Our
But-
logo is so unique. and
It is
distinct.
unique.
It's-
I
it's
love
the
that
Avanu.
logo.
It's the
I think
the
we
water
got we
serpent.
got to have the two young ladies come and join us because we have an extra chair
And I
a
noticed,
microphone. Have her come
noticed
over
that
here.
you say it says on the head cover "New Mexico Monster." Is that what the logo signifies? As a
No,
monster?
this is the Avanu. It's the water serpent
That mic works.
It's an ancient water serpent. It's a sacred water serpent, and it protects the water for the tribe.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful feature. And this is
They're
Lori
back.
and Lulu, L&L.
Yeah, Ellen.
Helen, back in the house.
We're back.
We're back. No, so what's the New Mexico Monster?
The New Mexico Monster is just something we coined as a catchphrase for the golf course. Black Mesa Golf Club is great, but it's kind of a generic feel to it.
Sure.
And we've come up with different things. We had Big Course, Big Medicine.
Well, somebody told me that you were the New Mexico Monster.
Well, no, that is true.
That's what I'm just
That
telling you
is
what I've
true.
heard.
It all depends what you're talking about. my bride tells me that all the time. So it's
we like her.
Yeah,
we like her. She
puts up with a lot.
Yeah, she sure does. I mean, she was a charm to talk to during dinner. So I enjoyed that. She told me all your secrets.
Well, that
and
is true
everything like
also,
that.
yep.
Yeah. So she told me how to get under your skin, but I want to do that. Yeah. I want to keep our relationship going.
I just want you to know it's going to take you 46 years. So have at it.
Is that an open invite for us to come up here for 46 years?
You, as long as you want.
There you go.
All right. Well, we're coming. We're looking to come back. I got hurt yesterday when we were golfing on that par 3. So I twisted something. I don't know what happened in there. So I won't get to golf this
That's
beautiful
too
course
bad.
today. But we're coming back.
I really needed you to play. I need to sell more golf balls.
that was Biggs. Biggs is the golf ball.
I don't know. I think his memory is right.
Biggs
is a great memory.
I do have a great memory. Thank you very
I'm
much.
talking about Tom there.
Oh no, you're talking about Tom.
Tom has a great memory.
Welcome to West. Where? What? Where were we? What? Oh yeah, and
Black Mesa.
And Julie who?
What?
What exactly? So that
You have no proof of all that.
I do because you're sitting right
Yes, I remember that.
Thank you, Julie. I mean, Laurie, whatever he was calling you today. Yolanda.
Those video clips do not exist.
Everything exists. We have it all. No, Julie, we have a little bit of time left. Tell people how we can find, again, refresh their memory for the ones that are not listening. Of course, we'll have this on later and people are going to get to hear everything on Saturday. They'll get to hear the show, but tell people what you want them to know.
Well, just take a look at our Facebook page, golfblackmesa.com. We've got a website that has some pictures of the course, has some video on it, and just call us.
And if you call folks, what can they do? Because we spoke about it
They
yesterday.
can talk to me. They can talk to Tom.
They can talk to you.
Most
you
of the
might
time I'm
get,
answering
you
the phone.
might get to talk to Lulu.
Might get to talk.
Maybe.
No,
Lulu
if
talks
they
for
come
us.
out, they will
Yes,
see Lulu.
They will see Lulu
Now,
and talk to her.
Lori,
Yeah.
do you agree the way I had described the atmosphere here as being family?
Yes, definitely. And that's because we take great pride in welcoming everybody that comes in, and we want them to feel comfortable.
Yep. And I just want to touch on one thing, Biggs, real quick. You can actually do it online up to 30 days in advance, correct?
That's correct.
So people
That's
can
correct.
go on. You can book
Great
your
point.
tee
Great
time.
point, yeah.
And I want you guys to know that. And also, if you call the pro shop, they can get you in further. So if you're looking for that
That's
trip in
right.
5 months, 6 months, don't be shy. I know a lot of
That's
people
right.
don't do that. They do.
We
you
do,
can
because
call them and she will do it, correct?
That's because we're a destination. And we know that people are flying in from all over the United States, all over the world, actually, Canada. We've had people from Europe come over, and we want them to be comfortable in making the plans in advance.
So,
And,
folks,
and Bill
make
and
them
I will
invest.
tell you firsthand, this is a golf destination you must experience.
And if you let us know a couple of months in advance,
We'll come up here and
we'll
golf
come up
with
and
you.
golf with you.
Yes.
Or maybe we'll talk to this guy over here, Mr. Tom.
I got to tell you, if you guys get a chance to golf with Tom, the guy's a hoot on a golf course.
You know what? I won't do it, but
Oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
maybe
Go ahead.
you can know. If you want to golf with Tom, we'll take bids. He's worth every penny, and literally, I'm going to drop 2 pennies right now, and I'm going to go. Injured or not,
we're going to do a playing lesson. You auction it off. I'll honor it, and all proceeds go to Folds of Honor Wounded Warrior.
Oh, now we're going to have to
go.
set that up. Thanks for creating more work for us. you can't beat that. No, that's a great and generous. We're gonna now we got to do that. Biggs, don't
For
forget.
$10,000 more, you get Lulu in your cart with you the whole round.
That is well worth the value in itself. That is the value.
2 scholarships to the Folds of Honor.
Yes, but no jokes aside. Literally in about 3 minutes, we talked on the range.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about 3 minutes. I asked some serious questions. I was like, hey, I'm having trouble with my alignment and this and that in my club face. And what appears, and he explained to me in the simple terms that what we look at and what we perceive with our eyes. I'm looking at it as closed. He's seeing it as squared. And unfortunately for me, closed was square. And what was I doing?
You were open.
And I went, and as soon as I closed that face, which was actually squaring my face, what was I did after that?
You hit bullets.
I was hitting bullets, straight bullets. He said, pick a target. I went to that target. I ended up hitting that target.
Right.
Before I did that, everything was like every other place. And it's hard.
We
that,
changed
Big
the
John.
nickname from Flounder to Laser.
Okay, I didn't even know I was a flounder, but thank you. I was a fish out of water. Or it's just a little mermaid. I don't know. But yeah, no, it was true. And the thing was that we went out there and
Hey, you know what? That's something that we didn't get a chance to talk about, that you guys do have a full practice facility here
That's
as well.
right.
Don't you?
do.
Yeah.
Not only do we have a driving range that has several targets out there,
Yes, they
we
do.
also have a short game practice area. We've grown in a green on the other side of the practice range with a couple of bunkers that you can
Nice.
spend hours out there.
See
And what
that?
do they say?
Practice makes perfect.
Exactly. But drive for show.
And
Putt
putt
for
for
dough.
dough.
You know,
Yes.
So you're going to practice your short
something
game.
that Bill doesn't know anything about putting, but that's all right.
I know.
and one thing
He can't
that-
argue with that. No.
One thing that you haven't mentioned, Tom, is the number 3 PGA instructor in the state.
Wow.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Well,
Tom don't like to toot his own horn.
he doesn't.
No.
Even though we harassed him a little bit, he's a very humble gentleman.
is a very
he's
humble
very
gentleman,
humble,
yes.
very funny. We enjoyed our time with you. You
Had
guys,
fun with
all
you
of you guys. You guys are all highlights of this trip. Actually, the people make the trip, and we talked about that. People are going to be part of the problem or part of the solution. You guys are definitely the solution. Anybody that comes out here, you're all over the place.
Now, I got to tell you, folks, although Bill and I are in jackets right now,
it's starting to warm up.
You go in the sun and it's nice and warm. We got people out here in shorts and short
Yep.
sleeves. We're just under a tree right now and we're shaded. So it's,
Under the
Tito's.
it's cool.
Tito's.
So- no.
Okay. Just
We should have had Bloody Marys this morning.
Eh,
With
oh.
Tito's.
Oh, look at how excited he. That's the most I've seen him move since 6 o'clock this morning. Woo-wee.
And you know what? I have a perfect Bloody Mary mix.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
He does, and he
Kicking ash barbecue
and
sauce.
that ain't no joke. Oh yeah, he
Yes.
does. He used it, and it's actually really, really good. He did a video on it, so that's one of the guys that we know. He used to be a caddy, and as a matter of fact, he caddies for our co-host Amanda Robinson. Oh, sorry, I said her wrong name.
That's right.
Amanda Censor.
Congratulations,
Sorry, Greg. Congratulations
Amanda.
to
She's
the marriage.
officially
Yes, she's
Mrs. Censor.
Now we can censor her.
Yes.
Amanda, you're officially censored.
I got to go check guys in.
Oh no, go check guys in. You're good.
Go ahead.
Yes. So no, we appreciate everything. Oh, nope. She didn't like that. She was like, "Where you going?
Why you let me down
Why
for?
you put me down?"
Yeah.
But we appreciated the hospitality, everything. I mean, I appreciated the quick lesson. I mean, who thinks 3 minutes you can fix somebody like that?
You know that teaching takes about 3 to 5.
And we got it in 3, so I'm on the
Yep.
lower scale.
You're
I
on
did
the high
pretty good.
scale. Yeah,
I
you're
did it
a
pretty
good
good.
listener.
And from the number 3 teacher. Where from?
New Mexico.
New Mexico. Number 3 in New
Number
Mexico.
3 in the state.
And you know what? Black Mesa could be in the top 3.
Top 1. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Well, top 3, top 1. You pick.
Bigg's
pick,
Golf
pick.
Talk officially declares Black Mesa to be number 1 in the state of New Mexico.
Okay. That's a pretty
checks in the
bold
mail on that one too.
Thank you. Seriously, folks,
No,
this
dude.
is a must destination for you
It is.
here, right outside of Santa Fe. Just 30
Visit
minutes outside
the
of
monster,
Santa Fe.
aka Tom.
Black Mesa, the New Mexico monster. Can you tame the monster? Well, I like to hear if you can, because we'd like to see you out here at Black Mesa.
Come visit and then
30
leave a
minutes
comment.
from Santa Fe.
There you go.
90 minutes away from Albuquerque. Fly on in, get a car, call me up. I'll meet you up here. Bill will meet you up here,
Pick
and
us
we'll
up.
play a round of golf.
Let's go. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready for it.
I'm ready. Let us know when you're ready, because we're ready to come up. How much time we got left?
About 5 minutes.
We got 5. Can you want to hang out 5 minutes?
I can hang out.
You're gonna
for
hang
50.
out 5 minutes. 50. All right, cool. 50. He has 50. How about if I just leave and you guys do the show?
No, that'll
Well-
work out really good. That'll be the best show in the history of Bigg's Golf Talk.
I've never been so happy in my life. No, I've really been good out here. What do you want to end on your segment, telling people about you?
What do you see for the future for Black Mesa? How about that?
I believe our future now is the golf course keeps getting better, because that's kind of our philosophy and that's our culture. I believe guest service gets better for the same reason. Because we are where we are, our location, we're nice to people because we know it's a trip to get here. We know if you want to play golf here, you're going out of your way to get to someplace special. And that's the way that we treat you. We treat you like you're here because you're coming out of your way to do it. And we really love people that want to come out and experience what we have.
This place is special. It's a very special place, and I don't think it's as far. When you go into some place as special as this, it's really not far.
It really isn't.
It really isn't.
For us in the future, I'm sure that the road up is probably going to get paved at some point. The
Right.
parking lot's going to get paved at
Yep.
some point. All those little touches and those infrastructure things that we want to talk about.
Mhm.
But what's never going to change is that golf course and that experience. I don't care if you started in 2002 or it's 2022. You're going to have a great experience.
You are, and the people here are phenomenal. I think part of the reason you guys are where you're at, Laurie's back, is because the way you guys have to love this place.
We do.
You know what I mean? And you can, anybody that talks to you guys, you can sense it. It doesn't matter if it's the superintendent, if it's somebody. We've met several other people that are working around here. Everybody's smiling, greeting
Yep.
you, hi, hello.
Yep.
You got to love what you do to make it pop.
We do.
If you don't, that misery is going to follow everybody else. People are going to say, "Oh my God, that person's this and that." All I see is smiles from you guys.
Well, and people come out here to have a good time, and we want to help them have a good time, and we can't help but they walk up, they're on vacation, we can't help but smile because they're in a beautiful place, and we know it.
Yes.
We live this every day.
Yeah, and you can. I mean, the views change every day. I mean, I can't even express how beautiful it was this morning. It really was.
Sunrise is the best time out
It
here.
was. When it
in
got
the
red back
summertime,
there,
it's
oof.
nice and cool.
Yep.
This time of year, it's brisk,
And that's the
it's
thing.
still gorgeous
For you guys that are under 90-degree heat, and there's a lot of places around here that are close by, a couple hours by driving. It's very hot. This place is the best place to come. Get cool. Go to Santa Fe, have a meal, come back and golf again. Just keep coming back and forth. It's perfect.
Well, our time has ended here on YouTube TV
No way.
and on Facebook Live, but we want to thank everybody for watching, and thank you for Black Mesa, the New Mexico Monster, for hosting Bigg's Golf Talk and BGT TV, and we hope to actually have more shows out here.
That'd be nice.
We have to come back. We're coming back because I can't golf today, but I got to come back and golf. I want to golf
Go
more
around
because we did the front like we said, but now we want to golf the whites and
Folds of Honor.
There you go.
baby.
Yeah.
Folds of honor.
Bring a tournament out here.
That's it.
Can you tame the New Mexico Monster? Black Mesa Golf Club, right outside of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Come and tame the New Mexico Monster. We challenge you. This is a great golf course. It's number 1, and it's Tom.
To call me here.
Tom Bond.
Tom Bond. Yes.
Get out here. Well, for Amanda the Golf Diva Robertson, or I'm sorry, Amanda the Golf Diva Sensor. Yes.
Yes, Amanda Sensor.
For Bill the GolfFather Cuevas, for Tom, for Lori, for everybody here at Black Mesa, I'm Big John Quick, and this has been Bigg's Golf Talk BGT TV. Visit our website, www.biggsgolftalk.net or .com. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, God bless, and
you matter.